In today's booming development of blockchain technology, game developers are trying to seize the opportunity to innovate from traditional games to blockchain games. Following the development of the blockchain industry, the game is one of the most easily landing application projects in the blockchain. There is no doubt that there is great change. MOOM is a DAPP game app deployed on the Ethereum ETH network. It is a universal 24-hour countdown vote game. In the game, the player must buy the key with ETH. If he owns the key, he can get the dividend in the game prize pool. The lucky person who bought the last key in the game will get the bonus of 51% of ETH in the bonus pool. MOOM is based on the decentralization of blockchain technology, smart contract, asset transaction, and other technical features, which makes it impossible for anyone, including the creator, to modify the game countdown data. To strongly guarantee the fairness and impartiality of the game, as well as the ownership of the game assets in free circulation, while due to the existence of smart contracts, ETH in the prize pool will be protected by the whole platform chain. No one can transfer this huge sum of money except the beneficiaries designated by the rules. MOOM DAPP can effectively protect the 5 major interests of the game players. First, more people can share the benefits and share the risks through the distribution mechanism. Second, the fair and open and transparent environment in the game mechanism can be realized through decentralization. Third, the player is not only the game's investors, but also the profit-sharing person. Fourth, each information of game players only belongs to themselves, and there is no privacy leakage of game data and user data. Fifth, digital asset circulation and transfer in the game have higher collection and use value. As MOOM promoter, Tim Donors was born in the United States in 1973 and graduated from Yale University with a PhD in economics from Yale University. As former head of Department of Citigroup, Division Executive JP Morgan, and economic advisor of R3 Blockchain Alliance, Tim Doms will team up with Digital Asset Holdings, a blockchain startup, to develop a lotto game DAPP application deployed on the ETH network. Later, MOOM will build a strong blockchain game ecosystem. Players can download games, trade props, and join communities to manage and run games with other players and even game developers. The corresponding ecological value system will enable MOOM to become a more sustainable and explosive new application of blockchain games.
At the very beginning of its design, MOOM was destined to belong to all players, not to any operator. No one could interfere with the fair running of MOOM, and the prize was open to everyone who played MOOM and wanted to win the lottery. MOOM doesn't exist on the principle of first come, first serve. We will end the game with a more human distribution mechanism. The last person to buy key, we call that the terminator in the game, and will be the biggest winner of the game. The terminator obtains 51% of the total pool of money. All of the direct partners above the terminator share 20% of the pool. The top 10 players with the amount of key who contribute the most to the community will split 12% of the pool. The top 10 players in the final round allocate an average of 12% of the total capital pool in the MOOM game mechanism. They have always been the defenders of the subsequent players. This is MOOM, where there is no late start. More and more similar games will appear on the blockchain. MOOM will definitely be recorded as a phenomenal DAPP in the development history of the blockchain.
MOOM is committed to building the most professional and transparent blockchain game ecosystem, in sharing platform development with the majority of player investors and developers to realize the real value of blockchain games. MOOM DAPP game application is worth looking forward to.